It's been a very hot year this year. We had quite a lot of days where it's been really hot, over 30 degrees. This country can't take it. I'm talking about UK. And I feel sorry for those people who's got allotments or big gardens with loads of plants, because they introduced the hosepipe ban. I come around here every night with a water bucket and I water these plants, otherwise they'll go all dry and die. So far they're doing alright. The corns, they love the hot weather. Cucumbers, it's coming the end of the season, but still growing. I had about 2-3 harvests from this. Look, there's a couple more down the bottom there, which I should later on. My nectarine tree loves it. It's looking very healthy. The corns are ready to be picked. Pepper's been very slow this year. It's got flowers on it, but no peppers. Same as the tomatoes. Last year, I had loads of tomatoes this time of the year, but they're very slow to grow and ripen. There's quite a lot of green ones on here. Let's have a taste of this. Bit rubbery. And I find the flowers are very small as well. And my melon, it produced a lot of male flowers. It's grown big, and it only produced one melon. I should cut that later on and have a taste. This gherkin, I watered it last night, but it needs more water. Size of that gherkin. Still producing gherkins. But again, needs water. That's a different variety melon than the other one. I pruned this apricot tree 3 times this year, and look at it. That's the Morello cherry, plum. Look how big that's grown again. That's another apricot, and that's a flat peach, satin peach, and that's my other melon. Again, these aubergines, they're taking a bit of time to grow. They've flowered, but nothing's happened. Actually, another different peppers. They even haven't produced any flowers. This melon's grown big. Let's have a look. I think that should be ripe to pick, but I'll leave it for another week. So it's this one, leave it for another week, and it's still growing. Little ones on the side, but nothing's gonna happen. The season's nearly over. And the watermelon, again, last year I had a nice watermelon grown, but these what is it now, 9th of August, and these are just starting to grow, late germinated. Nothing's going to happen to that as well. They're just going to grow, but it won't produce any fruit because, like I said, it's 9th of August. The season's almost over. These little tiny cucumbers, they keep producing and producing. Same as on this one. I must have about 15 cucumbers on this one and about 20 on this one. They're tiny, but they're very tasty. Again, the tomatoes, very poor this year. Got a couple down there. These are just about ripening now. Yeah, and the grass looks terrible. Can't water it. Well, that's it, folks. I should do a melon test later on and see which one is the best. That one over there, the stripy melon, or this one that's full of veins. I forgot what type of melons they are. It's 11th of August 2026. This watermelon late germinated, but it's still growing, and it's got a flower on it, male flower. So if the weather continues like this for another, say, 4 or 5 weeks, I should get a melon from it. But anyway, that's for another video. So let's do a melon test. I've got 2 melons on this. This one here is feeling very heavy, and I've got another melon on this side that's heavy as well. So I'm going to cut one and do a test. Right, it's cut. Let's put that to one side. Let's go and have a taste on this one. And there was another one on the other melon, different variety, which I took off. Right, let's go and have a taste. Right, let's do a test, see which one is better. That's one variety. I think that's a honeydew. I don't know which one that is, but the plant only produced 1 melon. This one produced 2. It produced about another 4 or 5, but they didn't grow. Now bear in mind, these are grown in a pots in UK. Right, let's see. That's that one. And that's the other one. Keep them separate. What I usually do is keep about 20 seeds, put them away for next year. Let's taste this one. I don't think it's ripe yet. I think I picked it up too early. Yeah, still tough. Let's try the other one, the stripy one. Much softer, probably got more flavour. The other one's got more flavour. I should have left it on there another couple of weeks, and this one as well, or left it in the kitchen for about 3-4 weeks, and that would get even more riper. Not bad growing in a container, because I haven't got a greenhouse and I haven't got a space. So if you want to grow melons or watermelons in UK, you can. All you need is the right temperature, right condition, and water it every night and feed it once a week. And you got melons. And I grew watermelons last year, but this year the seed germinated very late. But I still got flowers on it, so hopefully if the weather is good for another 3-4 weeks, I might get a watermelon. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.